the opening bell, round one. Left-handed jab doesn't quite score. That counter shot lands. That jab won't score. Crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
He's getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making of excuses because you're going to be so transparent all laid out there.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. Lucky that hook didn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like
what do we expect to see here in round two? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. He threw a punch and just got countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Punches coming from every angle. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Get it started in round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. Scores with the counter. And he just misses with that jab. Punch, counter punch. judges. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a scoring blow. Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. He misses with that jab. There's a counter shot. Oh, and this is really going to rub him the wrong way. Every time, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this position, here we go to the fourth round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Good counter punch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Well done with that counter shot. And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. And that will do it. This... We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. Introducing first, it's Katty Taylor. Katty Taylor, perhaps the greatest athlete Ireland has ever produced.
It'll be ding-ding from birth to off.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, it's a pleasure.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. A straight right just misses. Straight had to hurt. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Situation like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Nice counter. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
There's the bell for round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
With the hook. They exchange punches. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Don't want to trade shots. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a...
Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter lands. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punch. Lucky that hook didn't score. There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? You believe what we are seeing. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. That jab won't score. Miss with that hook. Hey, those punches add up. Missing with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. See what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game plan, something. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well done with that counter shot. A perfect counter shot. That left hook misses. Nice exchanges from both women in this round.
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter shot by her. They're both trying for a knockout. So much for boxing. This is a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. On to the 6th round. Nice counter shot by her. A straight right just misses. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Which fighter will say no mas? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Insane action. Nice counter shot. Can't land that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be, here we go. It's round 7. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Here's a scoring blow. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. She scores with that counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want the knockout. Swing and a miss with the hook. The charts action from both of these fighters. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get that jab back.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Don't give her anything. It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry.
End of that jab. So that's it. Just start sticking a few bodies.
Come on, you've let her back in the fight.